Hey guys, what's going on? It's B-Man here, B-Man 2009 AU, and I know this is going to be a bit early to do it. I really actually should wait until after Raw to do it, but I'll just update it afterwards, and I'll just update my thoughts afterwards. But anyways, here's my SummerSlam Fantasy card, or at least the way I'd book it, for SummerSlam coming up. Okay, we got first match I do is a #1 contenders match, pretty much with for Raw's if McMahon comes on the show tonight and says they got the WWE title back, then yeah, you do it. But if not, then this will just be a #1 contenders match for the United States title, so that would be the premier title on Raw, and it would pretty much feature all the guys that were in the Money in the Bank that didn't win. So like Rey Mysterio versus The Miz versus R-Truth versus Kofi Kingston versus Alex Riley. And you guys can comment, make your own comments or make your own predictions about what you think matches are going to be, or what you think about the matches I'm talking about. Yeah, but that's one of the matches. We know how we have normally the premier match between the young stars, like, okay, for example, Batista versus John Cena versus Randy Orton, and so on and so forth. This year I thought they'd do Wade Barrett versus Sheamus. Now the reason why I say this is because you could do a good storyline with it. Like, they could both come out and complain that each of them screwed each other out of the Money in the Bank, and go back to when Sheamus Bro kicked Wade Barrett, and Wade Barrett kicked Sheamus in the head, pretty much just to say who's the bigger young star, who's the bigger uprising star out of the two of them. Okay, now I'm going to get to my title matches, and I know some people might complain about it, but I will explain about my title matches, so bear with me. The Divas title match, Kelly versus Eve Torres. Now the reason why I say this is because personally I'd like to see Eve turn heel against Kelly tonight, because I really don't want to see another Kelly versus the Bella Twins fucking angle. So I think this past pay-per-view should be it. Like, that should be it for the feud between Kelly and the Bellas. So Kelly versus Eve Torres. Eve turns heel against Kelly, and I know these two can put on a good match against each other, so it should be good. The tag title match, The Great Khali and Jinder Mahal versus the Nexus of David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy. Reason why I say this is because apparently McMahon's really high on Jinder Mahal at the moment, and everyone in the back's apparently loving the tag team of Khali and Mahal. So those two versus Nexus, it'd be different. Like, it'd be heel versus heel, a heel tag team versus a heel tag team. Don't really see that much these days, besides from the whole Nexus and core crap. But yeah, US title match. Now this one was very hard and difficult, because I had to think, who would you put? Because you wouldn't put Kofi Kingston again, because him and Dolph have gone backwards and forwards for a few months now, so you want something a bit new. So my thoughts were, you do either Evan Bourne versus Dolph Ziggler, or John Morrison versus Dolph Ziggler. Way how it would work. Evan Bourne wants to be recognised and show that he's he said that you don't have to be big to be a champion around here. With John Morrison could make a return this coming Raw, and say, well, just because CM Punk's pissed off with the WWE title doesn't mean there isn't a title to go for, and he's going to go after Dolph Ziggler in the United States title. But then again, you guys just tell me your opinions and everything else. Okay, the Intercontinental title match. Now I know heaps of people are probably going to be like, huh, what? But with this one, but just bear with me. Okay, Intercontinental title match, Ted DiBiase versus Ezekiel Jackson versus Cody Rhodes. Now the reason why I say this is, and here's the storyline going into it. Cody Rhodes is apparently getting a title shot for the Intercontinental title this coming Friday. Now, we all know that I personally would like to see Cody win the Intercontinental title because Cody's doing brilliant work in the ring and everything else, showing his true talent and everything else. And we all know the storyline that's happening with Cody and Ted at the moment. He's giving Ted one more shot to prove himself. If he doesn't, then Cody's going to come down and put a paper bag on his head. Or Ted fails, Cody comes down, tries to do it, Ted gives him Dream Street, and then that's Ted turning face, which starts this triple threat match because Ezekiel Jackson wants his rematch clause, but Ted wants Cody, so there you go. Triple threat match, Intercontinental title match, set up. Okay, the main event will be Christian versus Randy Orton, and I hate to disappoint people, but this will not be the end of the feud. I'd like it to be a no disqualification match because the storyline would be Randy Orton comes out, says it's bullcrap that he got that whole disqualification thing had to happen. Christian had to do cheap things, had to hide behind excuses to win and stuff like that, and then Christian would come out and it would start going backwards and forwards, and then this whole no disqualification match would get started. So world title match would be on the line. Then personally, just me, I'd like to see one of the Money in the Bank participants, I don't care whether it's Alberto Del Rio or Daniel Bryan, or even both, come out and try and cash in, but then Christian will escape, and this will lead into Christian versus Randy Orton at Hell in a Cell. So anyways guys, that's my fantasy card. So give me your thoughts on the matches that I've said. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Or even give me your own predictions on your own matches and stuff like that. Okay? And I'll definitely get back to you and comment on them and everything else. Alright, and don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos and stuff like that. And also you got the like and dislike button there, so it's all good. Alright, thanks guys, bye.